When I was at Man Cove last weekend, I worked with the water from the lake in several ways. One of which was to support me with dissolving some energetic threads in a particular relationship. So I took a piece of paper that had a phone number on it that is tied into this relationship, and I tore it up and I put those little pieces in this water and I shook it up and did prayer with it for several days. Then I took those pieces of paper out and let them dry to really bring in that air element as well. So the paper is earth, and then I had water, and then I'm letting them dry in the air, and then I'm going to burn them. Oh my gosh, I'm going to burn these papers this weekend under the new moon. Oh my golly gee. And on the first day, on my birthday, August 12th, I am going to release this water in a sacred baptism kind of way. And that will support me with transmuting and transshifting energetics in this particular relationship. And now what I want to do is combine these pieces of paper with some prayers. So let me show you what that process looks like as it organically creates itself in this moment. This is my drum. And these are the pieces of paper with the phone number on it, mixed with some butterfly wings that I found the last time I was with this person. And I'm so grateful this number came into my life and that this person opened a portal in my world. So grateful, so grateful, so grateful. Yes. And also, this is one of my medicine pouches, and I've been charging it up with a rock that I found last year. This is the rock that I found at Man Cove last year, my first time there. It's what started the Good Guide Tour. And this number that's here came through on the Good Guide Tour. And I've also been charging up some rose petals with prayers over my heart space. And they're dried flowers, so there's a transmutation of vitality. I don't want to say a loss of vitality, but this life force is a different life force than an alive, growing, blooming flower. So I want to honor this stage of this relationship. Oh my golly gee. I went through so many experiences through the different aspects of my being with this relationship. It was a physical relationship, and it had emotions, and there was a call for courage and vulnerability and intention, and there was a love space of kindness and compassion. There was an opening up of wisdom and archetypal forces, and also this connection into knowing God through this relationship. So this channel was definitely activated in me through this relationship. So I really want to honor that component as well. And I have placed the pieces of paper with rose petals in here, and it's charging on top of the water. And so now what I want to do is work with my cock and vulva candles and carve some prayers and intention in these two genitalia of God and Goddess, and collect these scrapings of wax, and I will combine the intentional output of this process into this release process. So it's held in the prayer of what I'm calling in. That which I am letting go is held in the prayer of what I'm calling in. This is a stepping stone to this larger thing. So I appreciate this portal as I bow in its release, so that I can more claim this opening. put the collection of those prayers, those penis prayers, into my elixir concoction, my aggregate compost of prayers. Have found my ceremony spot for the day. I truck camped at the base of this trail and this morning scouted and found my way to here. I have an altar starting to charge up. On the altar I have my cock and labia candles inscribed with prayers. I also have the water from Man Cove and the piece of paper and rose petals and candle shavings that I've been working with. This spot that I've landed in really speaks to this large metaphor of my heart longing. There's actually 3 convergences. There's a little river right here, and there is a big river right there, and then in between those two is this little cove that has its own little waterfall. So how I feel into this is this large river over here is like this large dream of mine for relationship, and then this river over here, which is a more medium force, represents how that shows up in my life. It's a little bit of a smaller frequency. And in the center is my yoni, my sacred cove of self that's always flowing. And so I have a larger dream. I do have experiences in my life, and those 2 realities can coexist simultaneously. However, in the center, there is a self that's always abundant with my own loving, with my own giving, with my own receiving of this moment. One of the things that I want to welcome more into my second adulthood is romance, and really explore what that means from a heart-centered place. And rather than waiting for a man to appear in my life for me to practice that, I want to bring more romancing into the moment, romancing with the trees and the sky, and with the water and the wind, with the sounds, with the animals, with myself, with my dreams. This beautiful yoni opening. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The abundance of water of life. And I have my vulva candle, and I have my cock candle as portals on both sides of this wet, alive juiciness coming down and blessing my agua frita prayers, which is a phallic shape filled with water. It's the yin and the yang together. That's so beautiful.